Hey everyone, this is Dr. William Clark. I wanted to come on quickly. I was working with a couple of students, and the thought came up about how to become the very best fundraiser you can be for your organization and for your programs that you're representing, um, and for yourself. Right? How do you do that? And I'm reminded of the idea that consistency, particularly in the dark when no one is looking, is what makes you great. That's what makes you great. When you're constantly working on your craft, you're spending quality time on your craft, and you're constantly figuring out ways to get better. And more importantly, you're figuring out ways to do the same thing over and over and over again to get the same results, which is, in the leadership world, we call that systems and processes, right? When you're able to do those things, right, do the same thing over and over and over again and get the same result, as well as put yourself in position to tweak the craft so that you're getting incrementally better and more unstoppable and more undeniable, you're positioning yourself to become great at whatever you are putting your energy behind. Now, as it relates to what we're talking about in this podcast, fundraising is the same way. If you're not spending time in the lab working, practicing, grinding, consistently putting yourself in position to get better at the craft of fundraising, asking for money, generating revenue, creating revenue opportunities, then you are not necessarily positioning yourself to be the very best fundraiser you could possibly be. And there are several entities that suffer as a result of that. One, you suffer because you are not dependable. The organization suffers because they are unable to generate revenues to serve customers. And then most importantly, the customer suffers because there are no resources in place to serve them and help them get from where they are to where you desire them to be. Okay. It's all about consistency. It's all about practice. It's all about the next phase. It's all about making sure that you're doing the same things over and over and over again to get the same results. This short podcast is designed to encourage you to do just that. Get the same results. Do the same thing. Be consistent. Don't deny yourself the challenge of being consistent. It will get boring, but that's where the mentally tough break through and say, you know what? I'm going to stay the course and I'm going to do what I do regardless of what's happening around me.